Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you have big plans for the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they include renting a movie.
Oh, yeah.
So this morning we want to know, when was the last time you rented a DVD?
2021.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
It's been a lot longer.
1988.
Right?
Since you rented a DVD, 2021?
Yeah, I did a Redbox, but when I lived in Michigan, we would go to Family Video all the time.
But you have a DVD player still, so...
Yes, I do.
But you just have all the movies you want?
Yeah, well, sometimes some of the new ones came out, and I wanted to get my Redbox on. And when I heard this story that Ben is about to read, that I am actually going to go to Redbox tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So evidently it's an end of an era for DVD rentals. Redbox. All those kiosks, they're officially shutting down.
So the parent company officially going out of business as it faces nearly $1 billion in debt.
Sad.
24,000 kiosks set to close nationwide. The company says it couldn't compete with streaming dominance. So this morning, like we said at the beginning, we want to know, when was the last time you rented a DVD? Comment below and let us know. I'll pull up these comments.
I think there will be, like, business courses on this in colleges and in like business school, because if you take a look at Redbox, Netflix, and Blockbuster, they were all in the same game 15 years ago, doing the exact same thing.
Big money. I mean, they're major.
One of those three pivoted and saw, hey, there's a better opportunity elsewhere. Let's ditch this game and go over to digital. And that being Netflix now. One of the most profitable media companies in the world. But keep in mind, 15 years ago, it was Redbox and it was Netflix, which they would send off. They'd send you a DVD. And Blockbuster.
I mean, if you go back farther than that, if you go back in, I remember back in the 80s, Blockbuster was it.
I loved Blockbuster.
You get not DVDs, but the old
VHS.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a testament to pivoting.
Yeah,
Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore.
It's sad.
Redbox doesn't exist after this.
$1 billion debt. I mean, you think that should have been just pure profit. But
I think one of my favorite stories is we actually had somebody in Tegna Corporate that
our parent company.
Our parent company, yes. That I thought was the most interesting story, that they actually worked for Blockbuster. That Netflix came to Blockbuster proposing that they buy them out, and Blockbuster said no.
Wow.
So,
wonder who that was, but they're regretting that now.
But it's still
Yeah. Okay, we're getting some comments. Jake Spriggs says Jeff Bezos has taken over the world with Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah, that too.
I love our Amazon Prime. Emma saying, one of my classes in grad school focused on entrepreneurs, and we actually did have a lesson on pivoting, including Netflix's approach.
There you go. That's great.
Thank you, Emma.
Melissa, I've never used it. Redbox, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's great.
Emma also saying, it's been years since I rented a DVD. We still have DVDs a lot. We just own them.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I don't really, but I have a lot I've never even opened and put in there.
Really?
Oh, see, I'm a firm believer. I love my Blu-rays, all my favorite movies, and I actually buy one for Kim every Christmas, and she buys one for me. And when the internet goes out, we have our movies there. Now Disney we don't want to pay for the extra to not have commercials, so I'll pop in some of our favorite Disney classics as well. I just like the hard copy of things. Even though they all come with the digital ones, I just like having the hard copy of the movie. I think it's still very nostalgic. But also, I feel like I'm in the minority here, because you were saying when you pass Redbox, it's like, who still goes to those?
There's one outside my CVS, and I sit there.
You said 2021 was the last time, though, you rented.
Since I had the kid and everything like that, I just kind of dropped.
Yeah, they're outside CVS. I just saw one the other day outside of Walgreens.
Yeah.
Which I've never used that. Never.
I haven't either.
Longtime viewers will remember Hannah Welker used to be on the show, and she left probably in 2019 or something. And we used to make fun because she and her husband would rent a Redbox every Friday night.
So
I'm like,
funny.
you're doing what? And she's like, yes. I mean, and that's now 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, it was a regular thing for them.
When we moved here, we still had a DVD player, but we have since, which I'm sure it's in our attic now, but we, like maybe 4 years ago, we stopped using it because we were just watching all of our streaming things. Our minivan does have a DVD player in it. So
is it built in?
It's built in.
Very
so we drive everywhere. We drove like 13 hours to Arkansas to visit my parents. But we'll put movies in that way so the kids can watch it on the road trip.
And really to show how outdated it is, even if you have a laptop, because I used to watch a lot of my DVDs on a laptop, you can't even put a physical disc in the current laptops.
No,
so they're
I still have my old laptop because of that reason. Yeah. Because old DVDs I have of like newscasts or things I was in, and I guess I could send them off and have them transferred to a thumb drive. Yeah. But the only way I can do that with my computer is with my old one that has the DVD player.
I still have some old 8mm movies.
Wow.
Do you really?
They're transferred to DVD. But still,
you can do that. There's companies where you can.
No, I have their transfer. I still have
the original
hard copy.
Yeah.
And then in the DVDs, yeah.
And one name that we haven't mentioned, Family Video. They actually had some here locally. There was one in Mount Holly. They all officially closed in 2020. Because when we lived Kim and I lived in Flint, Michigan, during the wintertime, the winters are pretty harsh. So we would go to the movie store pretty much just like a Blockbuster.
Drinking your bottled water and watching the movies.
Yeah, right. It was bottled water.
That
was absolutely true.
That's right.
John Kelly adding, I used to love Redbox. It's been a while since I used them, maybe 2 years. So he's kind of like you, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
at least been 10 years for me, at least.
Wow.
More.
What goes around comes around. Maybe one day they'll come back.
That's right. All right, folks, chime in, let us know, and we hope you have a great weekend.